Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Now after the 2 Zeta, not 2 Zeta challenge, we actually have an easy one, because you know it's Rebels versus Empire, and as we know, Rebels totally own even the Empire's finest troops. So as always, I'll cover the global modifiers, the feats, show you the teams that I used to get max rewards here. So I've got 3 battles here for you today. So one will be with CLS Rebels, then also Mothma Rebel Fighter Squad, and then for the third and final battle, I'll be using Darth Revan Squad there to get the Undersize feat done. So if you're not interested in all the details I'll be covering to begin with, you can just use YouTube chapters below as always to skip through to the battle you are interested in. But now let's just get started here with the global modifier, Remnant of Power. Not much else to say here. I mean, it gives you some extra offense and potency, but to be honest, it won't make a whole lot of difference here, I think, neither for you nor the enemy. A few surprises left, so that's an alternative rebel modifier instead of, you know, the odds one that gives you chance to attack over and over again every time you critically hit. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about, the one from the Conquest where literally Sabine one-shots anybody out of the gate because Phoenix have the odds modifier. And this one again, yeah, you get some health steal, can be countered. Well, to be honest, Empire, they don't have a whole lot of counter attacks. Then you get this Coordinate here kind of buff as well, which gives you extra offense and call somebody to an assist, but you know, I don't know, it didn't really make a whole lot of difference, I think, in these challenges. Player modifier, enemy modifier. So for the Empire, Imperial Edict, that's a very nice one because they do get Snowtrooper Operative summoned, and as well, whenever leader uses a special ability, they will call everybody to assist. So you'll definitely want to keep Palpatine under control there, so you don't get all those assists on your guys. In terms of defeats, quite straightforward this time, so you have to win a battle with Undersize squad, have to win after scoring at least 30 critical hits, not an issues at all, and then as well you do have a full team of rebel units because it's a rebel fighters challenge. Alright, so for the first one, as said before, I'll be showing you CLS squad here. Just going through the mods just to see what my rebels look like in terms of relics and mods. As you can see, by no means maxed relics, by no means like, you know, amazing mods on these guys. It's just because rebels, they don't really need amazing mods. They get so many of these attacks and assists and everything. Exposes, damage from exposes, damage from obviously OG Chewbacca's, they're unique, that's doing max health damage. And the whole turn meter train the CLS provides, you will pretty much be able to run circles around these guys, but still you have to a little bit keep these guys under control, because if they get going, you could be in trouble quite quickly, especially because of Mara Jade and Snowtrooper Operative. So what I'll do first, I will stun Mara, just, you know, she doesn't do anything crazy here. I'm going to get these assists, get attacks out of turn. Now Mara's almost down for the count, so just let her be. Go ahead there, strip all the turn meter from Palpatine, just to keep him under control. And here I will target Snowtrooper Operative, putting their translation on Han, so he's called to assist, removing turn meter from Snowtrooper Operative, AoE finishing off Mara there. Let's see if I can get a stun here on Vader. Well, no, so I just decided to take him out there, throw down an AoE, going after Thrawn so he doesn't fracture anybody. Perfect. Okay, here comes the Snowtrooper Operative, and here I kind of a little bit lost the sight on Palpatine, so he was able to get his attacks going a little bit, but at this point, you know, the battle is pretty much over. So by no means, I didn't play this completely perfectly, but still a quick and easy win. I tried to a little bit spread the damage, delay the battle as much as I could, just to make sure I do get my 30 critical hits in, right? Because otherwise Rebels can maybe just finish this battle too quickly. I did it, so I do have now alternative option for the Rebels. If you do have Mothma, just throw them in. I do actually have them now relic up, more or less, obviously, except Kyle. He's not even farmable yet, so he will be stuck at gear 11 for at least, I don't know, another 6 months or so. By the time he becomes farmable, like getting up to 7 stars, so I can then, you know, taking up to the relics. But, you know, I don't think you even need Kyle for this one. I just never really used him before, so I just wanted to see what he does here for the rebel fighters. Kara here, she's key character if you do want to try Mon Mothma, just because her AoE stuns Empire enemies on top of removing turn meter for them. So as soon as she gets her stun out, you know, you're pretty much keeping them stun locked for most of the time. Anyway, you just kind of pick a target here and, you know, just hit auto. and let the AI do the job. As you will see, all these attacks out of turn, getting lots of critical hits. So, you know, getting 30 critical hits won't be a problem at all. And it's a full rebel squad. There you go. Kara got her AoE stun out there. And I'll just speed up the footage because, you know, rebel fighters, they don't have a whole lot of damage here. So it'll take, you know, maybe 4 minutes or so to burn for these guys. Especially look at Stormtrooper. He's stacking like a champ. Maybe you wanna, if you do autoplay, maybe you wanna move target on somebody like Mara so she doesn't get a turn because she's quite fast, instead of wasting your time on Stormtrooper. But just wanted to see, can I finish off Stormtrooper in time? Hell no, not at all. Okay, back on Stormtrooper now. I think I wasted about a minute and a half just taking out Stormtrooper. But as soon as Stormtrooper is down, the rest of the guys are fairly squishy. And there you go, very easy win here with Rebel Fighters, getting 3 out of 4 feats done. So we do have this undersized feat now to do. So for this one, again, many options probably. I just decided Darth Revan is like my go-to here team for undersized in most cases, just because of all the control you get from fear and everything, right? And as well, with Malak in there, he will stop bonus turn meter gain for Vader and Palpatine because they're both Sith. And of course, you know, he will be taunting, they'll be hitting him, he'll be getting fear on everybody. And I'm just showing you now the mods. As you can see, my Darth Revan team by no means is the fastest one out there, but he still gets the job done. Luckily, like the enemy in today's challenge, they're not particularly fast, so outrunning them isn't that much of a challenge. It pretty much seems like any character sort of above 300 speed should be able to go before those guys. Alright, here we go. So Mala goes first. Let's get some shocks on the board here. I'll target Mara again, get a taunt up, perfect. My Revan gets a turn, fear on everybody. Bastilapus, corrupted battlementation on all of them as well, which is great. Okay, there we go. Shock on everybody. More debuffs flowing. Wild lightning. There we go. Alright, so we got death mark on Pulp, so we have to take him out. There we go. HK will finish him off. And I'm just going after Mara, just trying to, you know, contain her a little bit. Unfortunately, Stormtrooper got a taunt up here. Thrown a little bit, interrupting my flow, but, you know, that doesn't really matter here. Okay. Alright. Oh, they got a fracture actually on Malak. Okay. Again, not played perfectly here. Oh, Malak lost fracture? Oh, okay, so Thrawn was feared, so when Thrawn got a quick turn, lost the fracture. I'm not sure what happened there, actually, to be honest. But yeah, there we go. No issues whatsoever. We are totally destroying this team. Stormtrooper again, causing a little bit of issues here. You know, he's quite tanky, as you'll see. We're hardly doing any damage, so I just want to hit autoplay here. And, you know, it'll take a few seconds. Come on, there we go. One more hit. Come on. There we go. Perfect. And there you go, guys. That's how I also got now the undersized feat done in today's challenge and get me max rewards yet again. You know, it's always good to have a little bit easier challenges, but it seems like CG has really been struggling lately. You know, either we get like this crazy, I'm gonna pull out all my hair, this little bit what I have left to complete, or it's just so easy that, you know, just walk in and, you know, destroy the enemy completely, as we did in today's challenge. We'll see how will go on Monday's challenge. Hopefully this video will be useful and helpful, maybe fun as well, just sharing you what I was able to do. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.